Greetings, YouTube. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We're back. And we're still live. We're over here on a new map. You guys ready for it? So, we're somewhere else. This is actually one map that I have already done a first look at. This is Arkansas 4X. We have a dog. Hey boy, hey. How you doing? So yeah, this is Arkansas 4X. It is a flat map. Really flat. We're gonna get rid of a lot of this, this red equipment though. Got a ton of red equipment. They start you out with a ton of red equipment. There's red equipment for days. We got seed and stuff. We got bales. Got a little bale pickup there. Got cows back here. And then some more equipment back here. I don't know how long I'm going to be here on this map, but I did want to take a look at it and kind of play around with it a little bit, mess around. Do a little bit of the farming here. There's one plus to this map. And I came in and looked at it. When you come in and look at the roads, especially the roads that intersect in between the fields and stuff out here, there are no road signs. Absolutely no road signs. So if we ran all the way down here, there's plenty of rice. We've got plenty of rice, and these are pre-made rice fields, so we'll have to probably have to redo those at some point. And there are some spots on the map that need a little bit of work, need a little bit of flattening a little bit, because there's some spots that I don't know if it's just stuff that was overlooked or stuff that stuff that he had worked on stuff before. But yeah, there's literally no road signs anywhere on the roads that intersect on this map. Let me go see. I'm gonna look and see. I want to give the author his credit. So this is by Samuel Batista Modding. This is available in the PC in-game mod hub. Samuel Batista Modding. So we start out with all of these rice fields, except the ones, there's like 4 of them right up here, kind of north of the farm. And the house faces south. So you've got I guess what you would call maybe like the town area down through here, right? So then you've got another farm over here. And then you've got other little, I would say sell points. There are other little points across the map. But that's the map right there. A lot of stuff that you can plow together. There's a highway that runs kind of right by our farm there. So you can't plow up like the whole map together. But a lot of it that is maybe worthy of it, you can. So, and there is traffic on this highway. A little foggy down here, look at that. Feels like a road you could run a marathon on right here. From that day on, if I was going somewhere, I was running. Yeah, a little bit of fog back there. It might be a natural spring right back there somewhere. Alright, to go back and look at it, we own these rice fields, and then we own, I think, that grass field right there, that hay field. Yeah, we own that. So nothing else. We don't own anything else. That's what we start with as far as fields go. We do have, I was happy to see that we do have the big 16 million liter grain silo system over there. This is the hay field over here. They do start you out with some bales. I'm going to say those are probably the big bales. And this has already been cut, so we gotta wait a little bit for that to. I wonder if it's fertilized. Is anything fertilized? Nope, nothing is fertilized. And the growth. Okay, that rice is ready to harvest there. Wah! Hey, look both ways before I cross the road. But yeah, we'll end up getting rid of a lot of this equipment, just starting basically from the bottom. Let's get rid of that. Only needs a little bit of repair. A little bit of paint. Okay, we'll get rid of that. I probably just need to go into first person for all this. Okay. This grain cart I may just go ahead and keep. What's wrong? Where'd he go? Oh, he's up under the thing. Rufus, that is not a good place to sleep. Hey, Old Yeller. Oh, he is hid. Sorry, boy. Where's your ball? Come here. Can I pick up the ball? Rufus, come here. Come on. Come on, come catch your ball. How do I throw the ball? Oops. I can hang on to it. It says left on the stick. Oh, you're hungry. Oh my. What am I hitting wrong here? Chester is his name. Okay, Chester. Chester Copperpot. Oh, maybe that's the trigger for the fill level. Okay. Let me bring up the help menu because I don't know how to throw a ball. I don't think I can throw it. I don't think there's a button to throw it. I can jump with it. Can crouch with it. I can drop it. I don't think I can throw it. Maybe if I sling it. Yeah, I can sling it. Chester, come. He needs to go to dog behavior school. Alright, let's get rid of this stuff. A lot of this doesn't need repair. A lot of this just needs paint. I say the tractors need a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I see a tree that needs to go. That tree right there in the corner needs to go. Is there anything in this? No, there's nothing in there. Oops. I hit the wrong button. Okay, get rid of that. And we won't need this. Get rid of these. Yeah, let me make sure there's nothing in that just before I sell it. There is some seeds and stuff in there, so let me... Did I get rid of all my tractors? I think I did. We'll have to keep that for a second and I'll empty the seed out of it. Okay. Is there seed in this one? No, there is nothing in this one. So you can just walk up to it and see what's in it. So this has seed and solid fert in it, so I'll empty that out before we get rid of that. This one does not. This does not have anything in it. Okay. Rid of these, we don't need those. Like a liquidation. Everything needs paint though. I don't know why everything needs paint. Nope, this is not Montana. A little further south. This is Arkansas. You know what? I might keep that truck. I like that truck. I've always liked that truck with the American Eagle on it. We will get rid of the trailer though. There's nothing in the trailer. Okay. And the combine. Yeah, I can't get rid of the American truck. Seems to be taking a second to get rid of stuff. Chester. Where'd he go? Was he just lays in the yard over there? Chester Copperpot. The what? What witch? What witch? I want to hear more about this. He says the witch is gone. Oh, we got a truck we can sell too. Look at that. Alright, then we got some more equipment back here. All of this can go. Yeah, maybe not the tedder. I might hang on to the tedder. This mower can go. This can go. Oh, Big Brother talk. Okay. I thought you meant like an actual witch, like maybe somebody's Halloween decoration or something like that. I'm like, okay, somebody decorated for Halloween early and somebody stole the witch or something. That's what my mind went to. That's what I was thinking of. Like, okay, somebody's done something. Alright, and then I think we've got a bale loader back over here. We don't have anything in the silo, do we? Nope. Gonna have some rice in there soon, though. And we'll get rid of the Arcusin. I've been using this Arcusin since Farming Simulator 15. And we've got something else, so... Alright. So I think that's it as far as equipment goes. We do have these forklifts out there, and I think we own them because we can tab to them. Normally, if you don't own them, you can't tab to them. So let's go look at the equipment list here. Vehicles. Yeah, I'm going to say we own those. Or maybe we don't. Oh, one of them is leased. Why are there two? I'm not seeing the other one in the list. Maybe we don't own the other one. Wonder which. So this is the leased one. Let's get rid of that. I wonder why I can tab to the other one then. This must just be like a general use down here at the shop. So we'll just leave that. It's kind of like the tractors that DJ had at his shop that you could use. So it's like one of the ones you can borrow. So, but that other one was leased. We'll get rid of that. We don't need all that leasing cost. All right, so back to the farm. I think that's it. We have the grain cart we're keeping. Got the seeder I got to empty out. We got that. We got the truck, and then we've got the tedder. I'm gonna hang on to that tedder. That's the big tedder, isn't it? The Pottinger. 1618. pretty sure that's the big one. Yeah, so we'll hang on to that. Okay, so now we need tractors. How much money do we have? We have 3.5 million, so let's be responsible. I know, that's hard to do. But let's be responsible. So let's start small. I'd say probably start with the in-game 3650. Oh, you can only change the back tire? 3 point or the weight in the front. I say we do the 3 point. Just to be able to move stuff around. Front loader attacher. Not right now. Don't need a plate. So that's 47,000. That's not too bad. What else we got? We do have the 4020 that we can get. Really dwindled down the mods that I put in here. Got the small 6R, and then we do have the bigger 6R. Yeah, that one right there. I say we get this one. Wonder if I have any arms. I'm trying to remember if I do or not. I have the 700M arms, but those are for the 7R. Say a 6R, the big 6R would be good for right now. That'll give us something with some that we can put the arms on. US. We'll keep the 3 point. Front loader, yes. So we'll go with that one. And then I think it's probably important to get, we've got a small tractor, we've got a medium tractor. I think it's good to get a large tractor too. And I'm just going to go with the in-game 8R. And then do like those narrow twins. You know, we won't do that. We won't do that weird design. It's nice that it's not putting plates on everything automatically. Wonder if that's native with this map or... Alright, so you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Now we need a combine. I kind of like the way we have gone with the Stevie stuff. We don't need anything too like really huge. But I do like that extra little oomph. No, not tracks. We'll do the big wheels. Capacity. What's the biggest? 30,000. That works for me. Keep the same color. We'll just start with this 560. It's got a little bit of extra capacity, but it's not a huge capacity. Not just starting out. So now we need a grain header. Well, we know that the big one won't fit on there. We know that that won't fit on there. So we've got the 61 foot, we've got the 50 foot, and then we got a 40 foot. Then we do have these. Don't know that a 45 foot would fit on there. $14 and a half. That one's 13. What are these? These are a lot smaller. I do have this other. I had another MacDon. What happened to that other MacDon? Is that it? Yeah, I don't know what happened to the MacDon. I wonder if it came with something. Oh, you know what? I think it came with the Swather pack. And I don't have that enabled. $35 foot header. You know what? For right now, I'm just going to go with the small. I'm going to try the 14.5. I'm going to try the 45 foot header with that. Yeah, let's go with that. All right. So now I think we've got some starting equipment. Good starting lineup right there. Morning, Big Al. How's it going? Moment of truth. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close, but I think we can make it work. Alright, now which way is home? Make a right and then make a left. Alright, so that is north, that direction. And that's south. Say we should get those fields there. They look like they're ready to harvest. And they're right here, right beside our farm. And they are in rice, right? Is that long grain rice? Oop, there's a save. Yeah, that UPS guy, he's always in a hurry, man. Yeah, that's long grain rice. So I say we get those, and then we might be able to merge a lot of these together kind of right away. Just get all the fields right around the farm here. Let's see. Let's start over here with this one. That one's 336. Then we've got that one at 404. Got that one at 337. These are not too bad. Then we got a smaller one here at 283. Alright, we got some rice to harvest. And we do have money left over. So there is that. A couple of soybean fields out there. 747 for that one. They're not quite ready yet though. That one needs some fertilizer. Field 47. Wonder if there's any contracts out there. There wouldn't have been any contracts on the fields we just bought, the rice fields. 47. I don't see one for 47. Yeah, some of these are not too bad. Not too bad. Guess we need to buy a hoe. And a fert rig. Alright, I'm just gonna work my way north to south. See some trees we can get rid of. Not all of them, just some of the ones that might be in our way. What, 85,000? 88,000. That's not a bad one. That's for oat. Yeah, I can take that. We can do that one. Not a bad contract there. Ooh, there's a good one. 130,000 for harvesting. What is it? Canola. Well, yeah, we'll take that one too. That button is a dangerous thing. I'm still hitting it though. Wow, 178,000. How big is that field? That's got to be a big field. Where is that? Field 6. Let me go look at that on the map. Field 6. Is it that one? Yeah, it's that one right there. So that's for hoeing field 6. We've got to buy a hoe. I'll go ahead and take these. I want to buy all the hoes. And we've got a tractor down there that we can put our hoe on. Let's see. I need to probably stop hitting the button. We need a FERT rig, and we need... There's a 25,000 harvesting. Long grain rice. Kind of what we're already doing. Are there more long grain rice? There's a spraying one. We need a sprayer. Some of these are not too bad. Look at that. There's another spraying one there. A lot of these are over 100,000. All right, first things first. Let's get our combine going. Go down here and get... Let me go to this guy and put him on... Put the hoe on it. Hose. Need a front weight. Not the small one, probably that one. Okay. Then I'll probably get the small one for the little guy. Just while I'm there. Alright, let's go run our hoe. Where are we going? Let's go up to field 6 up there. I gotta slow down with this hoe. Forgot about this thing. When any tractor you put this hoe on, it's gonna really weigh down the vehicle, tractor, and you can feel it pull. And you can roll your tractor. I've rolled a few of them. I'll put the 8R on the grain cart. Morning, Black Cat. How's it going? I can say there's a lot of these areas that are beside the fields there. It's like some of it's part of that plot right there, and that's 6 million just to get that plot. But you get a lot of the properties that are in between there. So when we get to like those areas like that, or maybe the outside edge there. Ah, those saves hit right at the best times. But yeah, there's no in-betweens on these. I think we can play all that together. Is this the field? Yep, that's it. Look at our hoe. Nice and brand new. Doesn't have any marks on it. Never been used. Nope, this is Arkansas 4X. We were on Judith Plains a little while ago. We'll be getting back there at some point. But I wanted to switch over to this map and kind of show it off. This is Arkansas 4X. This is available in the in-game PC mod hub. See, I'm on that field there. It doesn't show me my progress. What is that? How much is that? That is, 3.5 million. Never mind. There's no point in even finding out what it is. We'll do the contracts on it. Can't get all the big ones right now. Alright, I think we do need the FERT guy, though. Need to get a fertilizer thing for this. Actually, would it make sense to... Probably would make sense to get that front tank as well. That one right there. Say, where'd that go? Must have spawned over here. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get the FERT thing. I do have the Stevie one in here, so we'll probably go with that. Alright, do we have any fertilizer contracts? Did I take any out? Nope, got some harvesting ones and then the hoeing ones. Let's go look at the fertilizing ones. Kind of open field 47 would be on there, but it's not on there. Ooh, there's one for 65. We'll do that. 34, we'll do that. 24, we'll do that. It's a great way to learn the map too. We can kind of drive around and see where everything's at. There's a 79,000 hoeing one, we'll do that. There's another canola one for 31. We'll do that. I guess we need to invest in a sprayer at some point. And maybe a weeder. Oh, you know what? I know what I think I need to do. I need to go into the settings so that the deadwood and the wood transport contracts don't show up. I think you have to do that for. I guess you have to do it for each individual map. Got some more long grain rice there. Alright, let's just start from there. I've got some fertilizer, I think, at the farm back there. Got a lot of contracts. I got some. I know there's some fert in that cedar. I think these are just seeds. Yeah, that's just seeds there. I need to move this pressure washer too. Can I move that? Oh yeah. Put it right there. I'm gonna drop the fertilizer right there. Let me bring that out and then I can sell that cedar. Once I get everything emptied out of it. Another thing I need to do is turn the size of my simple inspector text up because that is way too small. And there's the contracts mod. 20 is as big as it'll go. Let's save that. Why do I have the red and green FERT holder on the same tractor? The red thing that you're seeing there on the front, that is a tank. Oh, don't quit, don't quit. Yeah, this on the front, that is a seed or fertilizer, solid fertilizer tank. So you can put that on your fertilizing rig and have extra fertilizer space. Or you can put that on the front of your planting tractor. And if you're using seed, you can put seed in it. If you're using solid fertilizer, you can put solid fertilizer in it. Whichever one you want more of. It gives you a little bit extra capacity. I think it's 1,600 liters capacity. Alright, let's see. Eject that. Look out, Chester. I think that's all I got in there. Yep. Alright. So now I can sell that. Chester, you need to go back to your doghouse. Why are you walking around my stuff? Chester, this is not cuddle time. Come on, man. Think you want to go for a ride? It'd be pretty cool if you could take your dog for a ride in your tractor. I think I've got some tanks back here, and I think our combine's full too. I need to get our other tractor. Why does that say... solid fertilizer? Why is that not giving me a price? We do own this land, right? We own this land. Can I buy seed? Are these things that you can just pull up to and fill up? Normally you have to buy the stuff first. Oh. Is it free? I think it's free. It's not charging me. Is it? No. That's strange. So I can fill up here. but it's not charging me. You have to refill it. That's what I was thinking. Okay. So it came pre-filled. Okay, I'm getting it now. So then the seeds are pre-filled. That's why. So there's already an amount of stuff in there. Okay, that makes sense. All right, contracts. So let's go back and look. I don't even know where I'm going. Do I dare even hit the button? I did. There's more stuff floating in. We really need to get a sprayer. Let me go into settings. I want to turn off the wood transport stuff. All right, contract boost. I gotta find it. It's in this long list. So what was it? Deadwood. Is it here that I turn it off? Maybe it's back up here. Okay, that's enable. These are where you enable and disable everything. Hmm. Wonder if it is in this part right here, not in the enable, because the only place that I see. Maybe you have to set it to 0. Yeah, maximum deadwood contracts. That's got to be it. All right, so we'll just set those to 0. And I don't know if they go away right away or if you have to save and then come back. Let's save it and then go check it. So we don't need those in the list. Maybe if I hit refresh. Now I think if I remember right, the last time I did that, I had to like actually, it had to go through like the cycle, the process of the in-game cycle of refreshing the actual list. The refresh button doesn't do it. I would do a clear contracts and then refresh. Oh yeah, that did do it. That just means I gotta press my refresh button a lot more now, but. And I think that's all we got for right now. Yeah, we gotta get us a sprayer. How much money we got? We get a sprayer and that thing is gonna pay for itself. $450. Whew, it took a second to load. What? I ain't never seen that before. That's where we started. So we're up to 516 with all the extras. And then this goes on that. Yeah, it should be alright. Alright, let me go get this guy going. I've got to get the tractor down here and unload the other one. Where am I going first? 32. Looks like it's over there on the west side. I gotta cross the river, the creek, or whatever that is. Hoping I can do it down there because that's the way I'm gonna go. Oh, UPS guy got blocked. That's what you get for trying to pass on a double yellow. I know you gotta get done and get your deliveries done, but you can't break the law, sir. Sir. You don't realize how big a 4X map is until you get kind of out and up and away from everything, out in the open, and then you look around. This is a nice big flat map. If you like nice big flat maps and you're on PC, this might be the one for you. And you can make it bigger. You can merge your fields together and have bigger fields, like all in one. Nope, not using auto drive, not using course play. Basically all I'm using is the in-game hired workers and my own Dead Reckoning GPS. I do have EV GPS. I do have that, but for the most part, where it is a pre-made field, I will be using the in-game GPS. Now, if I come across anything where I can't use or where it's not, it's where it's not a pre-made field or something, like here on the highway, you hear the little chirping there. I'm putting in the EV GPS, kind of locking that in. It looks like it goes straight east and west to me. Not a lot of curves. Not a ton of traffic out this way either. Got a little bit, but not a whole lot. I'm assuming I'm gonna come across that road here. Yeah, I'm just not there yet. I'm getting there. Thinking that's gotta be the road up to that field. Kind of reminds me of the Frankenmuth 4X map that we played back in 22 a little bit. Just a little bit. Shame that Taylor is not going to be doing that anymore. What kind of bridge are we going to go across? Oh, there it is. Not much to it. I like it. Cut and dry, plain and simple. Let's go. Alright, I think this is the field. Yep. Alright, let me go get the big tractor and I'll get the grain cart. We can get that little weight there too. This is the Arkansas 4X map. What else was I gonna buy? Got the hoe. Might as well haul something back. What else was I gonna buy? Got a grain cart. I'll need a seeder or planter at some point. Guess I could get a plow. Definitely gonna need a plow. So we have options. We've been using this one. But we have this one. This is a different kind of ripper. I'm a little hesitant to get this one. I haven't tested this. This is in the mod hub. It says it requires 450. I think our tractor is 435. Yeah, I'll stick with this other one for right now. This one only requires for a 9-meter 320, so I know that one will work. Using this one over at Judith Plains, Montana, so I know it works. grain cart. The other one offers a roller add-on, though. Yeah, it does have rollers on it, doesn't it? Still, I don't... It says 450 horsepower. I'll just hold off until I get some other tractor. And believe me, there's going to be other tractors. For right now, I'll just use this one. We'll be probably getting into the tracked ones and probably the articulated ones. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I did not see that light post. There's a light post right there, y'all. Oh, that'll void the warranty. See if I can right myself up. Here we go. Almost. Woo. I did not see these. A lot of these trees have got to go. It's on the to-do list, but they got to go. Alright, let's park this in here. Oh, you know what? I still got to sell that cedar out there too. I don't know. It just jumped out in front of me. I don't know where that thing came from. Huh? 117 back for that. Not too bad. That gets us back up to 400,000. Got seed there. Alright, I think I am gonna do a little bit of work on this grain cart real quick. If I remember right. Configuration. Oh, you can put tracks on it. I'll just keep the wheels. But we can change the color. Ooh, yeah. Where? There it is. And we can change the rim color too. Ooh. Look at that. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Should I leave the plate on there? Yeah, I'll leave the plate on there. That costs $0. Cool beans. Alright, let's find our combine. I don't know where it's at. There it is. Yep, we got a little water out here. A little full, a lot of stuff. Isn't there supposed to be no water when you harvest this? Why does that say? Is it not time to harvest it? Maybe it's not time to harvest it. Why does it say ready to harvest then? Sit down. I don't know why it says it's ready to harvest it. Totally over here on the map though, when you go to growth, it says ready to harvest. Ready to harvest. I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait before I cut any more. Because that's not natural. Oh, there's a fence. Oh, you know what? I think I need to put us on 3-day seasons too. I haven't done that yet. It doesn't matter on the first day, but I do need to do that. Just gotta remember where to do it. There it is. Days per month. Or I said seasons. I meant month. Save. Alright, so I'll just leave this right over here then. We're going to be getting rid of these flooded fields. We've got another way. May need to go ahead and invest in a truck. Alright, not a truck. We've got a truck. Just a trailer. And you know what? I may end up swapping that out too. Our spray thing on. You know what? I need to take out those contracts. That one. Wait, what? Your farm what? Oh, do I need to increase that too in the settings? I bet I need to increase that too in the settings. Let's see. You harvested right when you got in, turn the straw swath off. Let's see. Contracts. Maximum contracts per farm. It's set to 10. That needs to be more. Let's do 20. That ought to be all right. Save the game again. Yeah, but for some reason you're not supposed to be able to harvest it with the water still in the field. I didn't think so anyway. Supposed to harvest it, and even the calendar says for long grain rice that says September. I don't know why it says harvest it right now. All right, let's see. Those are the actives. Yay! Yay! Yay. I'll come back and hit that again in a minute. There's one for 54. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Oh, a weeder. That's what I was going to get. A weeder. I need a weeder. Because there's weeding contracts over here. They're not that bad either. I will say I like this sprayer, I think, a lot better. I say that now. Let me hold off comment until I actually see how it does on its own. You know what? Let me just buy some liquid fert here. I don't have a tank down at the farm, I don't think. I think there's just a solid and a seed tank down there, so let me buy... pallet tanks, fertilizer. Let's go ahead and buy 8. Uh-oh. Hear thunder. I check my radar. I think I'm good, as long as it doesn't get any closer. For right now, it doesn't look like it's going to get any closer. Short grain rice, is that a thing? Isn't that just rice? No, that's long grain rice, because on the map it'll be a different color. Go to crop types. Yeah, see, that's the color for long grain rice right there. Rice is kind of khaki, like a light khaki color. I don't think there is any regular. Well, that might be. No, that is parsnips. I don't think there's any like regular rice anywhere here. I don't see any right away. Alright, I'm full. Where am I going first? Wait, where's the one for 116? Oh, did they already do it? Maybe they already did it by the time I got back to it. Need to turn off stone picking too. Oh, you know what? Did I turn off fieldstone? I hope I did. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, I just switched from that. Okay. Whew. Thought I done turned something on or off that I shouldn't have. Fieldstone is off. So I did do that. I know I had a contract for 116 for spring, but I don't see it now. Unless it expired. Maybe it expired. Oh, spraying is for weeds, not fertilizer. You're right. So let Let me dump this back out. I'll save this for later. Glad you said that, SRG. So I need herbicide. Okay, I will use that. I will use that liquid fert down the line somewhere. Where am I going? Wait, there it is right there. Where? Why? What? That was not there just a minute ago. I know I'm not crazy. I'm going to go back and watch this video. And if it's there and I missed it, that was not there. I did not see that there just a second ago. Well, there it is. That's where I need to go. Where am I going? Far left field 11. I bet I gotta go way over there. Yep. Way over there. Might as well just hit that highway and then hit that road and go north from there. Yep. Let's go. Oh, got a weather alert. Still think I'm okay though. If it's just near your location and not actually at your location, you're okay. But it seems like it's moving the other way. I'll keep an eye on it. Okay, so these highways are not... So there are signs. These highways are not, what's the right word? Like they don't match up with GPS. So if you lock this in at 270, this is not locked in due west. It's off just a smidge. What's the map? This is Arkansas 4X. I probably need to go put that in the title. I'm gonna put that in the title real quick. Oh, man, it's my turn. I'm gonna have to pull over for a second. I can't type and do this at the same time. Let's see. Who is the... Samuel Batista Maring. Batista. Okay, so got that in the title now. Arkansas 4X by Samuel Batista Maring. No, I'm not done with Montana. We're going back. We are. We're gonna go back, Kate. We have to go back. Still got animals to do over there because I got to make some cheese, and then got to make some pizza. We got to make pizza. Fertilizer guy should be done. He probably is. He's probably down out there somewhere. Wait, is this my field? Nope. Next field. One thing we will have to add here is the corn dryer. I do have the corn dryer. Alright, let's see how this sprayer does. The other one that I had didn't do that great. Wait a minute, where are you going, bro? I guess he's got to realign. Bro. That was the right field, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, I think this sprayer is broken too. What is it with the John Deere sprayers? I tried to start him down at this end. Got the lines. Where are you going? I wonder if it's the field, maybe, that... Because, you know, this thing... I know this thing was not there a minute ago. Maybe it disappeared and came back. I don't know. Let me try to do it manually. There's the line. If this works, I'm going to trade this in for something else. Working. Yeah, so apparently the hired workers do not like this. Either of the John Deere sprayers. I know the other one didn't work. It missed all over the place. So I guess I need to find something else. It's not flat. We got a few little rolling hills out here. Did they ever fix the Fendt sprayer? You know, the one that came out with the Plains and Prairie pack? Did they fix the Fendt? No, not so far, no. If they fix the Fendt sprayer, I could get the Fendt sprayer. Whoa, there's a dip right there. Yeah, there's a little dip right out here in this field. Little bump. Some of these fields are going to need some smoothing. What's wrong with the Fendt sprayer? I don't know. There was something wrong with it. I don't remember what was wrong with it. There was something wrong with it. I may just get the get that big one there and call it a day. That or I do have a Stevie one. Don't have it in here right now, but I may put that in later. Got a different, it's a different Stevie one. Okay, so it's the booms. Jeff says after if it sits for a while, the booms break. So that's sounds like it's probably not fixed then. I will say this thing does not use a lot of spray. I'm only down to 88%. But the other John Deere sprayer, it doesn't work either. It does if you use it, if you manually use it, but if you try to hire a worker out on it, it does not work. Maybe, I hate to speculate, but maybe it might be because of the bump back there in the field. I doubt it though. I have a feeling it's the mod itself. Only way to really confirm that would be to get one of the in-game ones and that has not had any issues and try to see if those will work. I might just go ahead and get that big what do you call it? Agrifac, agri, agrifac? Is that how you say it? Or even that one there, but probably something like that, yeah. I just need it to work. That's all I need. Need to be able to hire a worker out on it. Getting a little foggy down through here. Is this showing up on the map? Nope. Well, I don't have weeds on either. Hang on. Yeah, it is. It's showing up. Bump incoming. Vroom. What is Monsanto, maybe? What is that? The owner of Roundup. Oh. Alright, just about got it. $96. 97. What's all that up there? 98. Shows there's field there, but that's not field. 99, please be done. Yay. Here, let's go collect that. Got a couple to collect. Okay. Let's go. Are any of these close to me? There's one up north. And then 21. Okay, this one's just right across the way there. And then 21's just down the road. Let's go hit that one first. Boy, some of these areas are kind of uneven. We'll have to bring some. Really, we need like a road grader, or a box scraper, or something. Do I dare even try to hire this out? Let me get it lined up, just to be fair. I'm gonna give it a chance. Maybe it was that field for some reason. It's got a bump in it. Okay. If he goes all wah wah right here, he's gonna end up in the trees back here. Yeah, he don't know. Yeah, this sprayer I'm gonna say is broken. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna head back to the shop, empty this out, sell it, and then we'll get something that works. Hopefully. Hopefully something from the in-game works. repaired, that repainted, that repaired, that repainted. Alright, let's see if something else works. So we've got that one. It holds 6,600 and has a width up to 36. This one holds 8,000, looks like, and goes up to 54. Just curious, the vent doesn't work. It didn't hold very much either. So I guess let's try this big one. Go big or go home. Alright, let's try that. Tell you what, field 2 is right over there. Let me test this out over on field 2. It's on the list. Probably should have gone in right there. That is charging me money. Is that a setting? I bet that's a setting. Yep, that's a setting. Off, off, off. Okay. Now it shouldn't. Well, this thing is so quiet, you can't even tell when it's on. Alright, let me go get the fertilizer guy. I think this guy's okay. Where else we gotta go for fertilizing? 26. There's 26. And then that one, okay. I'm gonna guess that this guy was buying fertilizer a while ago too. Because he's still at 100%. That would be my bad. Go down straight. I think I can get there from here. What is that sound of rushing water? That's the water in the ditches. Every time you get next to a ditch that's next to the highway, that sound is what you hear. So I'm guessing it's a mighty flowing stream. Let's see, this is 26. Mm-hmm. He's not moving. Sometimes you gotta move him up a little bit. Trying from another direction. Huh. Well, let me try him from the other end. Funny that it's not recognizing these fields. Starting to wonder if maybe it was the field and not the sprayer. Might have to go take that sprayer into a test map and on another map or something and see what I can do. Okay, so this is this end. Do 2 inrows. Well, it does not like it is picking up on this one. This is the field that needs to be fertilized, right? No, it's not. That might be why it's not working. It's the field north of it. Oh. That might be why it's not working. Funny that it picked up on the field though, then like it actually drew out the lines. Because normally if it's not the right field, it won't draw out the lines. Yeah, there he goes. Never mind. Alright, how's everybody else doing? Sprayer still going. Combine parked. The hoe is still hoeing. Guess I could grab the harvester and get it rolling on some of these harvesting contracts. That is in the southeast corner, I think. Oh, it's not in the southeast corner. Where is that? 29. What type of crop is it? It's canola. Ah, it's that one. Yep, I'll go grab the combine. Since our rice is not ready yet. Actually, you know what? I gotta change something before we do that. Ooh. Upright header. Upright. Yeah. Gotta watch that slope of that ditch when I come back around the corner there. Where am I going? Whoa! Did y'all see that? There's a bump right there. I've got to go around and do some smoothing when I own these lands, these properties. My whole combine went whew. Ready for the Mercedes-Benz pack? I guess. I mean, probably something I'll use down the road, but I'm not all overly, you know. Yeah, I'm going right there. Now, you know what? I'm going to do 2 inrows. You go empty this rice. I don't know why they got that little piece of property stanchioned off back there with the white fence. Good afternoon, CBM Gaming. How's it going? Were these steering wheels always black? I thought they used to be the same color as the upholstery. And they used to be like that kind of that color, John Deere brown. This is the Arkansas 4X map in the in-game mod hub on PC. It's also in the title up there. Should be in the title. It's by Samuel Bautista Modding. This car tries to pass me on a double yellow. Come on, take the bait. Take the bait. Yeah, this is the person that follows the law. Yeah, they follow the law. Thank you for being a good citizen. Alright. Right there for a minute. Check on everybody. The hoe is still hoeing. I need to move this guy somewhere. Let's see. What else we got out there? Oop, save. There's a new one that looks like a good one. Fertilizing. $69,000 fertilizing. Need to go down there. Hit that one real quick. Should be able to collect this one, no? Got so many that 34 grand. 54 grand. Almost 55. Make a left at the 8R. Boy, he's got some big bushes around him. These are taller than I am. You could use this as a duck blind. We got the flooded fields out here. You can come hunting down here. Can't even see me, can you? Here, let's follow this up. Oop, I need to go get more herbicide too. Need more spray. Let's see, I'm going right there. And then back up north. Oh look, more stuff's popping up. There's a 117 spring one, we'll do that. Need to turn off stone picking. Still need to buy a weeder. Not bad on the oat field there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it. And that's where I need to be, but there's no field access. Probably not till down here. Okay. And we're just about full. Alright, so this is going just right across the way over here, I think. Yeah, right over there. Nope, I should not have turned there. think this is the flour mill. Either the flour mill or the oil mill. Maybe it's the oil. Yeah, that might be a problem. Grain barge terminal. Well, I don't think that's a barge terminal, but there ain't no barges coming around here. Maybe they contracted out. Let me see if I can, whoop, get myself into a tight spot like I just did. Yeah, I may have to invest in a truck. Or a, not a truck, but a, truck trailer. Woo, just barely hit the trigger. Alright, I think the time has come, guys. It's time for me to get some lunch, and we're gonna go right over to John here. Hit the raid button there. Alright, we'll be back tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Until the next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Great Arcade. We'll see you guys later.